You can be incredible at what you do and still lose to a weaker competitor every single day. Why? Because trust wins first. I'm Zach Huffman, and I help ambitious business owners turn messy growth into scalable revenue with marketing and AI systems that make your business more profitable, more efficient, and harder to compete with. And one of the ways I see businesses leave money on the table is with their Google reviews. If you don't have enough Google reviews, you have a trust problem. And this trust problem is killing your sales. Now, the best businesses don't always win. The business that looks the most trusted usually does. And that's where Google reviews come in. They're public, permanent, and sitting in the middle of every buying decision that your customer makes. So if you're doing great work and are still not getting enough calls, not converting enough leads, or not ranking where you should, this is more than likely the choke point. Now, you don't have a review problem because customers don't like you. You have a review problem because you don't have a system. So in this video, we're giving you our exact system that has generated over 10,000 Google reviews for our partners. And if you simply take what you learn in this video, I guarantee you're going to generate way more than 5 reviews.
So now that you're ready to run the 5 reviews in 5 days playbook, there's a few things that we need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to log into your business's Google business profile. And then we're going to grab the review link that will take your clients directly to your Google business profile to leave a review. Once logged in, you're going to select Read Reviews. After Read Reviews, you're going to press Get More Reviews. And you're going to copy and paste this review link into the 5 reviews in 5 days list tool. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and right click and save this QR code and use it across all of your business's assets. In the initial outreach email, you should have received a link to our 5 reviews in 5 days client worksheet. You can use this workbook to organize your outreach, track your execution, and run the full 5-day review push. A sheet like this is going to help you build your hot, warm, and network outreach lists, execute the daily tasks, and track follow-up until reviews are completed. So now that we've logged into our Google business profile, we've saved our Google review link somewhere, we recommend saving it within this spreadsheet in this section here. And then now we can start building out our hot, warm, and network list. So if you navigate to the review list section, you're going to see hot, warm, and network list. In our hot list, we're trying to identify the happiest customers from the last 30 days, the ones that have raved about your work, referred someone, or have clearly left satisfied. If you have a CRM, you can pull your last month's customer list and highlight the ones that have positive notes or have purchased multiple times. You're going to want to add their name, phone number, and email. If you don't have a CRM, you can scroll through your phone's text and call history from the last month. Look at your recent paper invoices, receipts, or job notes, or simply ask your team, who do you know that's been the happiest customers this month? You're going to write each name down. We recommend that your hot list only has 10 contacts. There should really be no more or no less hot contacts. Once you've added your hot contacts to build out your hot list, you're going to want to move on to your warm list. And the people who you're going to add to your warm list are customers from the last 90 days who have had a positive experience. They liked your work, but you're not sure if they were over the top vocal like the people that are found on your hot list. How you can find people for your warm list is the same as above. If you have a CRM, filter your customers from the last 3 months, remove anyone with complaints, and highlight the rest. If you don't have a CRM, scroll back through your phone's call logs, text, social DMs, ask your team, flip through your paper records. We're aiming to find 10 to 15 people to put onto our warm list. And you're going to log their name, their phone number, and the email. Once you've built out your hot and warm list, you're going to proceed to your network list. And this has no limit of the amount of people that you can add to your network list. The people who go onto your network list are your past customers from any time who have had a positive experience. This could be friends, family, referral partners who have personally used your product or service. You're going to add them to your network list by going through your CRM, if you have one, or if you don't, scroll through your phone's contact list, flag your past customers, friends, and family who have used your service, look through old job records, notes, or files. Think of people who regularly recommend you to others. Now, the reason that we like to put this list all in one column or kind of one spreadsheet is it makes it really easy to pull this up every day and just kind of go to town. The final step of our setup to run this 5 reviews in 5 days playbook is blocking time on your calendar. Because if you treat this review collection effort as a I'll get around to it chore, it will never happen consistently. The businesses that win at this treat it like a daily revenue generating activity because it is. The best for most people time to block is in the morning before the day gets noisy. And the second best is late afternoon when urgent work is done, but before you mentally clock out. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to navigate to your calendar and you're going to have two blocks of time. We're going to block a 15-minute outreach time at 8 a.m. on Monday. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to have 2 blocks. Your calendar should look something like this. We've got our Google review link. We've got our list built. Monday morning or Monday afternoon, we're going to run this playbook for the next 5 days. Let's jump into what that looks like. All right, it's day 1 of our 5 reviews in 5 days playbook. Monday morning or Monday afternoon, we're ready to hit the ground running. You've blocked out your time, you've built your lists. The next 5 days run extremely smooth. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want to have you pull up the 5 reviews in 5 days list tool that we've built out already, and I want you to pull up your email. You'll see that I have them just kind of on one screen here. And day 1 is all about contacting everyone on your hot list. Okay, these are going to be your most recent customers that were over the moon excited about your services. So we're going to open our hot list. We're going to one by one grab the email. We're going to say, okay, perfect. We're going to send this to Joe Smith. There's their email. We're going to come down here to our outreach templates. We're going to grab our email subject line. We know that our email is going to Joe Smith, right? And then we're going to come in here and we're going to grab this body of the email. Come in here and say, hey, Joe, thank you again for choosing us for your specific job and product or service. So if we know that, great. You can come in here and just say recent plumbing project. It means a lot to us. Google reviews are the single most impactful way to continue providing great experiences. Please take 30 seconds to share your experience. Here's the direct link. We'll come back over to wherever we saved our review link, and we're going to copy and paste that as well. Paste that link. Your words not only help us, but they also help other people know they're making the right choice. Thanks so much. And then we're going to send that to Joe Smith. All right. Come back over here to Joe Smith, and I like just put a simple X that lets me know that notates that I have sent my email to Joe Smith. But we're not done messaging Joe. We're actually going to grab our cell phone or our business phone or however we are going to text message our clients, and we're going to send Joe this exact same uh, reach just via an SMS or text message. Thanks again for trusting us with your plumbing project. Could you do us a favor by leaving a quick review? It takes 30 seconds and really helps. And then we'll throw in our review link directly into our text message. If you have the ability to text your customers, this is the key unlock. Most people are overly attached to their cell phones, always on them. It's the best and easiest way for somebody to leave your business a review. If you're only hitting them via email, you're missing out on opportunities. So once we send Joe that SMS, we're going to just hit X. Then we're going to continue to go down to Randy Thornton or Jane Doe or whoever your customers are on your hot list. Once we get all of these marked with X's for the day, day one is over. Go on about your business and continue to do some important things. On day two is where things get interesting. You notice that we blocked out 2 times on our calendar. We blocked out an outreach time and a follow up time. So our warm list, we're going to do our outreach first. That should be our first time block. So we're going to go to our warm list, and we're going to identify half the names. So we're everybody to Goldie Hawn to Tracy Smith is who we're going to reach out to. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go to our outreach templates. We're going to find the warm list email, and we're going to copy and paste that right in. We're going to change, all right, Tracy Smith. We're going to copy this. If you know the name of the service that you provided, that personalization helps a ton. We're going to grab our review link. We're going to copy and paste our review link. We're going to add their product and service. We're going to press send. All right. We're going to come back to our review list, say, oh, we sent an email, grab out our cell phone again, send them this text message. You'll do that for your first 5 or however many you would like to do for day 2. That's what you should do in your outreach block. Now, when you're on to your follow-up block of time that you've put on your calendar, we're going to log into our Google Business profile, and we're going to look and see if anybody from our hot list requests from day 1 have left us a review. If we identify that anybody has left us a review from our day 1, we're just going to go ahead and mark them green. So we'll just come in and mark them green. That means that they're good to go. Michael Jackson from the dead left us a review. Great. Everyone else that did not leave a review from day 1 is going to receive the follow-up email and the follow-up text. We'll come back to our outreach templates. We'll go to our first follow-up text, and then we'll grab our first follow-up email. Day 3 looks very similar. We're going to grab our warm list, anybody that's left on our warm list, and we're going to send them the warm list outreach email and the warm list SMS outreach template. We're also going to grab the same number of people from our network list and do that as well. Okay. So we're going to send these emails. Great. We've done our outreach for the day. Now we're back to our follow up. So in our follow up block, we're going to do the same thing as we did the day prior. So we sent our follow up messages to these people on day 2. Okay. We sent our follow up. We need to send our follow ups to these people. All right, follow up's done. That's day 3 completed. Right? All we're doing is going through our network list, our hot list, our warm list, and moving them through the time. On day 4, we're going to send the rest of our hot list, or not the rest of our hot list, sorry, the rest of our network list, the first email. We're going to send the rest of our follow-ups, emails and text messages to these people. And all while we're doing this, we're logging into our Google business profile every day and saying, oh, great, these people are leaving reviews. This is awesome. You don't follow up with people that have already left you the review, right? And so that's why we mark them green so we don't mess up and get them follow up. On day 5 is the big push here. We're doing the exact same thing. We're going through who's left us reviews, who needs to be contacted, who needs follow-up email 1, who needs the final email and final ask template, going to the template section, finding the corresponding SMS review request and the email review request, and sending those requests. It's a very, very simple system that will generate you at minimum of 5 reviews in the 5 days, if not more. Congratulations. You just completed the 5 reviews in 5 days playbook. If you ran this from Monday to Friday, you should have received at minimum 5 reviews, if not more. You just did what most business owners will never do. You spent the 5 focused days going after reviews with intention and precision. You built your list, you blocked your time, and you followed the script. And most of all, you stayed consistent. And guess what? It paid off. You didn't just get reviews, you created proof. Proof your business delivers, proof your customers trust you, and proof that when you run the right system, you win. The kind of proof Google rewards with higher rankings and customers reward with higher sales. Now, if you ran this play every single week, your Google business profile would rise to the top of your reputation would snowball and your business would grow faster than you ever thought possible. But doing this process every single week is a grind. That's why if you stay tuned into next week's email, we're going to let you know about this revolutionary technology that completely automates this 5 reviews in 5 days system that you just ran. It builds the lists, it sends the requests, it follows up, and it tracks the results and keeps your review engine running 24/7, even when you're not.